Hi guys, I'm trying to start this new YouTube series where I answer a lot of your questions or try to give you updates on what's happening in the market. This is something new, so this is like a pilot run. So please feel free to let me know your comments, your feedback, or if this is something that's helpful for you. I would still do the Facebook Live sessions, I would still do my vlogs, and I'd still do the seminars and the books that I've been writing. But this is something, a different avenue, I guess, for more people who love watching their videos on YouTube, and for some of the things that you can't see during a live streaming session in Facebook as well. So the heart of all of this is again to educate you to be able to learn to invest properly, learn to be able to make the right decisions, the sound decisions when it comes to your investments. And whenever I would give advice here, also I would always tell you that make this videos just a reference for you to be able to know if the stock or the investment that you're doing is something that's reasonable based on your timeline, the risk that you're willing to take, and based on your own analysis. At the end of the day, it still boils down to how much you know the stock, how much you know the company, is the company's earning and growing, which is at the end of the day is fundamental analysis. So do not buy a stock just because you're long term. Buy the stock because the fundamental analysis or the fundamentals of the company dictates that it's actually a good company. And don't also trade a stock without using technicals. Technicals is the best way for you to be able to time your trades, your buying and selling. It's a good way for you to find out if the company is reversing downward, where you actually can take profits, or it's actually a good notion for you to also find out if the company is reversing upward and hitting a level of support. So I hope this video series or the next series of videos that I would do is something that will help you, because the deepest, one of my greatest desires is to see more Filipinos be financially free, to see more Filipinos take advantage of our growing economy, that you get to forge your own financial destiny, that you get to decide on where you're supposed to invest, that you get to live a life also that's not just by the 9 to 6 job that you have, but you get to live a life of freedom. So for this first video that I'm trying to do, it's just a very quick update on where the market is going, and feel free to let me know also if this kind of update is something that's useful for you, if it helps you grow also as an investor or a trader. So this is the update before the market opens. It's currently 2 a.m. here in Manila. It's 10 p.m. there in Dubai, 9 p.m. there in Abu Dhabi, and New Zealand is around 6 a.m. already. So just a quick preview of where the market is before markets open in the next few hours. As you all know, I've given updates already about uh, where the market has headed. That as it hit a resistance at 8-1, we saw the market start to correct. We saw the market also start to move in a short-term downward trend, and it started to drop over the past few weeks. There's a lot of factors there, that the market's a bit expensive, valuations are there, Fed hike, monetary easing. Um, a lot of people are saying it could also be attributed to the uncertainty of policy, but whatever the reasons are, the market is correcting. The market has corrected. The market is out of its uptrend, and now over the short term, it's moving relatively sideways, or there's no direction yet where the market is. However, over the long term, the market is still relatively bullish. We're still seeing a good buying premise that the economy, the economics, the fundamentals are still relatively intact. So now I'm just going to give you a short-term perspective of where the market could go. If you've been following all of my updates in Facebook Live, or even in the blogs or the tweets that I would give you, I've mentioned that the market has been ranging, but it's been moving at a very thin range. As of this point, nothing much has still changed. The range is still from 7,770, which is the resistance right now, and the support moved to 7,495 over the short term. Why am I saying this? Watch out for this ranges. Just watch this. If there's anything that I know is that the market moves in waves, the market moves in ranges, and over the short term, this is where it's currently moving. So why am I saying this? For those that would want to buy for the short term, watch 7,495. That could be a good level for you to actually buy the PSEi, if you're, especially for those who are uh, investing in FMETF or other index funds, or for those who are using the PSEi as a benchmark on how you go about your other investments, watch 7,495 as a buying level and expect a level of selling as the market hits 7,770. That's been how it's going over the past few weeks. So uh, until something shifts to the good or a catalyst that would cause other people to buy, we may expect the market to go higher. But unless there's none, we could expect it to move at this range. However, on a technical perspective, if 7,770 somehow, some way gets broken out, the next target price for the market could be at 7,940. So I'll repeat it: if the 7,770 resistance level is broken, you can adjust your target prices to 7,940. But again, 7,940 would still just bring the market sideways. It still must break out of around 8,100 if you want to see the market trend higher later on. So, however, also if the support at 7,495 isn't broken, a possible drop to the index could be at around 7,300 7,300. So that's something you must check, something that you must actually watch. The market will stay bullish also as long as it stays above 7,340 as a whole. So respect those ranges. Try to see how you want to go about it, where you believe the market is actually going based on the technicals. But what I can say about it as of now, the market over the long term is still bullish. The market over the short term is moving sideways with the range of 7,495 with the resistance at 7,770. So your goal is what I always say is for you to be able to trade the markets with confidence. And I hope this short video of where the market is, with where it's supposed to go, has actually helped you. And I hope it gives you the conviction on how you actually trade your stocks over the long term. And for those who want to be traders, respect your supports, respect your resistances. So thank you. This is our pilot video. My heart is for you to trade strong, trade well, and to trade smart so that we can make stock investing easy for everyone. I'll be going to Australia, Sydney, Australia this Wednesday. I'm looking forward to see all of our kababayans there so that you can trade not just in the Philippines but learn more on how you can actually trade markets with ease and confidence wherever you are in the world. So this is Marvin Kermo. This is our pilot video for all of our updates over the next days. So let me know, give me your comments if this is something that's helping you. Have a great day ahead, have a great start to your week, and God bless you all.